We have had several discussions on corruption, and then we have seen young people also participate in the fight against corruption. We're going to dive direct into that discussion. Brian, what do you think is the role of young or the youth activists in the fight against corruption?
The youth, the young activists, they are really trying a lot, I should say. They are trying hard, but because, at times, when you try to drink from a cup, you only realize at late that you're opening up a bottle. The youth are trying in making up peaceful demonstration, doing researches doing researches to find out evidence to clearly that such kind of portion is being manipulated, it's being done in a wrong way. But you realize youth really suffer a lot as they're trying to follow such kind of procedures. You see, in Uganda currently today, for sure, a lot of rights of youth are being denied. Even right to stand for your own political party in Uganda today as a youth, it is not allowed. Right to contest, it is not allowed. But still, we don't give up. We are moving up because for a rock to break, try to hit it harder. Now, for example, you see, let me use Arua City. In Arua, let me take you back to Nabanjaman in Mary Corona season. Remember? It was designed for the borders, saloonists, and the rest. But at last, the kind of people who received the money, these were the people who are working within the municipality, within the city. And these are the people who are working in churches. And these are even assistant RODC who Arua City by then received the money. But when we got the clear evidences, like following up the list of people who are receiving the 100,000 Uganda shillings, we got to realize that even those who are saloonists, those who are borders, did not get that money.
Oh, all right. Yes.
So what the youth did was to just march in peacefully and follow, brought out the evidences, and at least they tried to clear that error in Arua City. So, like if you talk about Uganda, in Uganda, how much the youth are trying, I want to tell all the youth that are really making it up there to open up that space to clear at least corruption. We should not give up now. Yeah, no matter how we are undermined, we should not give up right now. If not today, if not tomorrow, a day will come whether the youth will surely enjoy the benefits of their struggle. I think that's the only thing I can put for now.
All right. Thank you so much, Brian. Brian tells us that the young people have contributed a lot in the fight against corruption in this country. He says that the young people need to be given an opportunity. He has told us a lot. Maybe getting back to Geoffrey. Yes, Geoffrey, you've heard what Brian has talked about. Maybe my question to you is, do you think that the young people are capable of fighting corruption in this country?
Yes, Brother Dan. Most especially when they become vigilant enough. You have just heard recently the Minister of Local Government, Honorable Balam, and I want to thank him. He has started something in the Eastern where he is visiting schools, finding out about enrollment. I saw a school on TikTok where he visited. The total enrollment of a certain class was talking about 198, but when he made a head count in the class was about only 98 pupils in class. Those are some of the things that if we eliminate, we shall reduce corruption. But also by the youth being vigilant, is visiting these local government offices, finding out what is happening there. This will at least create some impression to the public that we are serious people. But if the youth keeps on sitting home, waiting for the days they will get jobs, being unaware of what is happening around in public offices, I don't think something will change from corruption.
All right. Thank you so much, Geoffrey.
Yes.
You said that you're very happy about what Balam is doing. Balam is moving. He has been in Eastern Uganda. I think now almost now every region of the country,
yes,
government officials are on their toes,
yes,
because they know Balam is going to come to me.
And teachers are fearing.
Yes. But I believe Balam will not have an opportunity to move to every school. That was a sample of one school that Balam went to. So do you think Balam alone is going to fight corruption? And do you think his contribution alone is going to help fight corruption in this country?
I think there is need to coordinate with him because he is an able minister. I believe if you text him now with evidence of what is happening somewhere, he can extend faster to your area.
What if all young people text Balaam right now? Is he going to respond to all the young people?
All young people have not texted. Many have heard about his operations, but people have kept quiet, meaning we are not doing the needful.
Okay. Thank you so much, Geoffrey. Getting to Brian. Brian, I still pose this very important question to you. Do you think Balaam alone is going to fight corruption in this country?
Balaam alone cannot. Because let me tell you, as far as I'm concerned, corruption in Uganda needs all the youth in all regions to join hands together. If we, from all regions, join hands and we say no to corruption, no to undermining the youth, surely together we can. It is only if the youth come together and set goals that match in all regions, surely, no matter what is ahead of us, we can go through. One region cannot finish the corruption of Uganda. Even youth in one region cannot. It needs unity.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Brian gives us a perspective that it is a responsibility of every young person to rise up and fight against corruption. He tells us that Balaam alone cannot fight corruption in this country. I would like to agree with Brian that Balaam alone cannot fight corruption in this country because the issues of corruption, is Balaam going to move to every school? Is Balaam going to move to every district fighting corruption? That means that we need collective responsibility of every stakeholder of government to rise up and speak about this injustice of corruption that is happening right now in this country. So as we move forward, can you maybe try to give the young people outside there who are also looking up to you, who is already fighting corruption as an activist, what they can do or what they can contribute in this fight against corruption? Because we have seen situations or we have had scenarios whereby they live, we know Agatha is doing it for us, Godwin Toko is doing it for us, or even Brian is doing it for us, or Geoffrey is doing it for us. So what words can you give to the young people outside there to contribute in this fight of corruption? As we have said that all stakeholders need to engage in this fight against corruption.
Now, according to me, there's only one thing I can tell the youth who are facing the same disease I'm facing. One, let's remove the old narrative of saying now, like, if we go there, they are going to beat us. If we go there, they are going to arrest us. If we go there, they are going to do this and this. Or that kind of office belongs to the elderly. Or that kind of position is not for us as youth. Let us leave that one.
Brian, have you ever been beaten?
Yeah. Many times.
So you're saying that the young people should go outside there and accept strokes and be beaten?
No. I'm saying either way, it will depend. Because how I got beaten, it is different from how you can stand for your right. It is different how you can stop fearing. Fear is the beginning of decline in your life. Fear will stop all your efforts. So that means I encourage all the youth out there not to fear. I encourage all the youth out there. If you know you cannot, you're in a very far region and you're watching this live, please, there's only one thing that you can do. We shall be creating what they call community dialogue, but soon we shall give you the links. We shall be creating community dialogues where we share ideas with you, where we give you the answers to the questions that you really need. So please, I'm telling you, to each and everybody, don't fear. Stand for what is good for you. Follow your dream, and surely corruption will reduce. And with the time, it will end.
All right. Thank you so much, Brian. His advice to the young people is that the young people should not give up. We should continue with the fight against corruption. And also, there are some spaces that are going to be created to fight against corruption. So, getting back to Geoffrey as we conclude this show. Geoffrey, do you think that we are in any way near to end corruption in this country?
I don't see the end of corruption coming so soon, since most of the public offices have been occupied by greedy people who care about themselves only. If at all the civic space was somehow that the youth could get into some of these offices, because you know the youth still needs more from the public, and I believe they would serve better. Therefore, I don't see corruption ending soon. However, my little advice to the youth, activist youth like me, is that please remain vigilant. Go to these local government offices, public offices. If you go down to our villages and you see numbers of the youth in the village who are just redundant at home, no jobs, they have never gone to the district chairperson's office. They don't know where the public service commission office are. They totally don't know anything about where most of these corruption scandals takes place. So that tells you that our vigilance has been low. Therefore, if this improves, we shall try to reduce corruption, but we shall not kill it all, because in Uganda, nearly it has become a new normal.
All right, thank you so much. I love the language that Geoffrey uses. He says that corruption has become a new normal in this country, and this is really interesting from a young person who says that it is now becoming a new norm of hearing about corruption in this country. Thank you so much, our viewers. Today, these are the words that you can go out with. One, we should not call the young people the leaders of tomorrow, because our tomorrow is today. So the young people have to take up responsibility and begin their leadership today. And then the fight against corruption, the young people have a great say and have a great work to do in the fight against corruption. They are also imploring our young people to stand up today and speak against the injustices and speak against corruption that is taking place in their country. So thank you so much. I would like to wish you a good evening and have a great day.